Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ blessed, Deacon Abiel here. We are here in Kumasi, Ghana, and I am completely blown away. As you can see behind me, we have the new school. It's in construction. It's being built from the ground up. Everybody's putting a brick in, y'all. It's your turn.
Donate, donate, donate. As you can see where your money go. We're not pocketing your money. We're not driving expensive cars. We are doing the work Most High God put in our heart to do, just like in the book of Nehemiah.
You guys out there in all the countries watching, you've been the key to this taking place. Without your donations and your help, we wouldn't be where we're at now. You understand? The Lord says, as you know in Ezekiel, build sanctuaries. This is the first of many, Lord's will, that we're building.
Put your brick in. We need your donations. We need your help. As you all see, this right here is fulfillment of prophecy. The scripture says that this gospel of the kingdom is going to be preached unto the whole world as a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. What you see right here is fulfillment of prophecy. Put your brick in, twiddle your thumbs. Those of you all that's not here, ain't boots on the ground, you have a way to help.
Since this happened to us, we've been given this image. And with this image came false gospel, the false gospel and the wrong doctrine, right? So let's go into the Bible. Let us go into the Bible to show you the true image of Jesus Christ. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Remember, the book of Revelation is the last book in the Bible, right? So now it says the revelation of Jesus Christ, meaning the revealing of Jesus Christ, meaning for something to be revealed, that thing had to have been hidden in the past, right? So this is the revelation of Jesus Christ. So Christ gave us a prophecy in the book of Matthew. Sap, are you listening? So in the book of Matthew, Christ told us that there was going to be many that will come on the earth claiming that they are what? Jesus Christ, and they shall deceive many, right? So now this thing has to be written in the Bible so that in the last days when we start to wake up, we will come back into the Bible to read the true depiction of Jesus Christ, and with that, through that we'll learn the true gospel as well, which is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. Read.
That's right. Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So these things were given to the servants, things that will surely come to pass. The servants are the children of Israel, according to the book of Leviticus 25 and 55. Read on.
And he sent and seek. Verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
So, sir, the problem now is that our people don't read. So this is Jesus Christ saying, blessed is he that read and do what?
And hear the words of this prophecy.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy, read.
And keep those things which are written therein.
So not only do you have to read, you also have to keep what is written and do what is written. Read.
For the time is at hand.
But time is running out. Now jump to verse 14. Now this is where now I'm about to bring out the true depiction of Jesus Christ. He's a black man according to the Bible, not this image of the beast that we've been given in our churches today. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So now he said his head and the hairs on his head white like wool. So this, sir, this is talking about white in color, but woolly in texture. So now let me ask you, sir, what race of people on earth today have woolly textured hair? Are you sure? Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hair were white like wool. So now let's look at this image, sir. Between this image and that image, which of the two represents what we just read now? That is closer to what we just read, right? So that's strike 1 and even strike 2 on this image. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He said his eyes were as a flame of fire. Let's go into the prophecy in the book of Genesis that explains why the book of Revelation says Christ has eyes like a flame of fire. Read that. This is the prophecy of Jesus Christ coming in the last days.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
It says his eyes shall be red with wine. we black people, when we drink a little bit of wine, not drunk, what color does our eyes turn to? What about white people when they drink? I mean, their eyes is already like blue, hazel, all those colors, right? But we black people, when we drink a little wine, when we get a little eye, our eyes turns red, right? So now we have white woolly hair with red eyes, read,
and his teeth with milk.
Go back to Revelation. So we went to Genesis 49 and 12 to prove to you why the book of Revelation says Christ has eyes like a flame of fire, right? Read.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His hair and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Verse 15 now, read.
And his feet.
So now, John, this was John, right? So John looked at the feet of Jesus Christ. He said, and his feet,
like unto fine brass.
He said the feet of Jesus Christ was like unto fine brass. What color is brass? B-R-A-S-S. What color is that? Like brown. Brass is like brown, right? Like gold, brown. Read that again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Sir, if I look at your feet and the color of brass, do they look the same? They look the same, right? Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if I now take this feet of yours that looks like brass, that looks like fine brass, if I burn it in a furnace, what color does that turn to? If you burn anything in fire, what color will it turn to? So if you burn this brass feet in fire, what color will it turn to? So according to what we just read now, what color is Jesus Christ? You don't sound sure from what we read, right? But you're not writing it down. Do you have a pen or something to write it down? So we've confirmed that Christ is black according to the Bible. But in all our churches, this is what we find in the churches. So when Christ was warning us about this many people coming to deceive the whole world, he was talking about Christianity. But that's Satan's seed right there. Because in order for Satan to hide, he had to find somewhere where people won't what's the word? Identify him. So he's been hiding in the churches. For example, in the churches we're given to go to church on Sunday. But in the Bible, you read about the Sabbath day. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, right? So now, before we go to the Sabbath day, today is the Sabbath day. But before we go to that, let me show you what tribe is Jesus Christ from? Judah, the tribe of lion of the tribe of Judah, right? Let me show you the color of tribe of Judah. So all these things are written in the Bible. So remember I said earlier that all the religions that we follow today were given to us by these same people that enslaved our people. This is the Baptist denomination, for example. It was founded in 1608. Do you have an idea where we were in 1608? We were in slavery. 1830, we were still in slavery. This is the Mormon religion. This is now the Seventh-day Adventists. Thank you. But they all are the children of the Catholic Church, actually. They are all children of the Catholic Church, sorry. This is the Jehovah's Witness, 1872, Pentecostal. During all these years when all these things were created, our people were still in slavery, meaning we had no power to reject. We had no choice but to accept what they gave to us, what was forced on us, right? You understand? Read on.
This is the book of...
It's not just Christianity. You can see what's there. This is the Arab religion as well. So at the same time the Arabs were giving us the religion of Islam, the Europeans were giving us what we call Christianity today. You understand? Rastafarianism. These are all false religions according to the Bible. Because according to the Bible, we're given laws to keep, not religions. Read. So now I'm about to show you the color of the tribe of Judah. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
So it says the tribe of Judah, they are in mourning. Look at our condition today. Are we in mourning? The same condition that the children of Israel were going through all through the Bible is the same condition we are still going through today. But the difference is that we've disconnected, and that's actually according to prophecy as well, that we will disconnect from our true heritage, and we will be calling ourselves by different names and following different religions. Read that. So, sir, the tribe of Judah, they are in mourning.
They are black unto the ground. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
So the gates are the leadership. They are languishing, meaning they don't have the answers to teach our people or to lead our people in the right direction, right? Read on.
They are black onto the ground.
So it says the tribe of Judah, they are black onto the ground. What color is the ground, sir? This ground, the same ground, what color is this? Is it not the same color as yours? The darker it gets, right? Read it again. That last part. So remember, this is Judah, the same tribe that Jesus Christ is from. And we are just showing you the color of Jesus Christ in the book of Revelation. Now we are showing you the color of his tribe. And remember, Judah is one of the 12 tribes. So if Judah is black, one of the 12, what color are the rest of the tribes? They should be all black, right? Read on.
They are black onto the ground.
So that's Judah. Do you know King Solomon? The wisest man on earth, right? Let me show you the color of King Solomon. So this is the KJV Bible, sir. This is the KJV Bible. All those new WAV versions now, like the NIV, they've removed all these black references in them. Read.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1.
So, sir, it says the Song of Songs. Sir, focus, please, sir. Are you listening, sir? Okay, so it says the Song of what?
Verse 1, the songs of songs, which is Solomon.
Meaning Solomon wrote this. You agree, sir? You agree? Solomon wrote this. Verse 5 now. Look at what Solomon said.
Verse 5, I am black but comely. All ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Solomon says, I am black but comely. Comely means beautiful or handsome. I am black but handsome. All ye daughters of Jerusalem. Look at verse 6.
Look not upon me because I am black.
I said, look not upon me because I am black. Why?
Because the sun had looked upon me.
If a white man stands under the sun for a long period of time, will they get black? What about us black people? We become blacker. And this is what Solomon is repeating here. Read it again.
Songs of Solomon chapter 1 verse 6. Look not upon me because I am black. Because the sun had looked upon me.
Do you know Job? You know Job. Let me show you the color of Job too. Actually, before you go to Job, God himself, let me show you what Daniel, sir, let me show you what Daniel wrote down about God himself. Remember, Christ said what? If you've seen me, you've seen God. If you've seen me, you've seen God as well, right? So we've shown you that God is, Jesus Christ is black. So let's show you something about God as well. Read.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7.
This is one of the reasons why they tell our people not to read the Old Testament. Because the Old Testament is where all these things are written. So when you don't read the Old Testament, you just start from the New Testament. It's like starting a book in the middle. So when you start the book in the middle, you miss all the important part, right? Read.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
So the thrones is talking about the current kingdoms on earth right now. So Daniel was saying the end days, the end time when the destruction comes. Read.
And the ancient of days did sit.
Who is the ancient of days, sir? God, right? Read.
Whose garment was white as snow.
But sir, our people in church, they tell us that God is a spirit. But now Daniel is telling us that God has a garment on. For you to have a garment on, what must you have? A body. Read.
And the hair of
So you've seen that we've been taught wrong in the churches. Read on.
And the hair of his head.
God has hair. Remember in the beginning it says, well, let us make man in our own image. Meaning he already looks human. Or he already had the features of a man before he made or created a man, right? So now he had on a garment, meaning he had on a body. What else?
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
We confirmed earlier that black people are the ones with woolly hair. Now Daniel is saying God has a pure woolly hair. Meaning God is what color? But when you ask Christians today, they will even tell you that color doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, why did they change it in the first place? Read that again.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Like the pure wool.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.